Hey guys, what's going on? Lucky here. So it has come time to start getting that truck that's been hiding in the corner over there. You've probably seen the bed over in the other unit stand up against the wall. That's when we took it apart and realized that there was just too much questionable work on the thing, and the frame had been modified too far. Customer doesn't really want air ride and homemade suspension, and he kind of wants it to be a little bit more performance oriented. This is definitely, it's kind of okay if you just want something slammed and bagged, but there's just so much stuff on it that just wasn't really thought out. Stuff like bolts broken off in the cross member, cracks in the frame. The C-notch kit is as ghetto as it gets. When you let it down all the way, it just smashes the exhaust, and the rear end moves side to side because the panhard bar is too short. In addition to that, once again, more rattles and shakes and cracks and paint flaking off control line. It's just terrible. So, the funny part about stuff like this is that the customer is a good customer, he's a good guy. And the people that did the work are just refunding him his money. So, good on them for being stand-up people. It's just maybe they bit off more than they can chew. Either way, we're going a different route entirely. This is a TCI chassis. It goes plenty low, but it's going to ride static, no air ride. Performance oriented, but not like an autocross vehicle. Just going to be fun to drive. It's going to be like you have a truck and you're in the left lane on the freeway and driving with all the cars. So power rack and pinion steering, coilover all the way around, all the geometry is already figured out. They custom make the frame at TCI front to back. They don't use any stock frame rails or anything. It's got torsion bar style sway bar in the rear. Very light duty because it is a truck. There's not a lot of roll in the back, so that's kind of cool. It's 4-link, a little bit overbuilt, which is exactly what you want. It's designed that you can put the cab on and fit everything without doing a bunch of crazy modifications. It's set up for an LS motor. Brakes are already plumbed. Brake lines are already plumbed. Cross member, obviously, total reinforced frame section right in the middle right here. Leaves us plenty of room to put exhaust in the back. Came with this rear end, which is a Curry 9-inch Ride Tech suspension and the Ride Tech Heim joints. It's basically goodness. Nice long panhard bar on the back. So you don't have to worry about it. Basically, the shorter the panhard bar, the more the rear end will move from side to side when the body travels or the suspension articulates. And a nice long panhard bar just reduces the size of the arc of how it's going to swing. And it's fully adjustable, so that's pretty cool. I put the whole thing together yesterday in just a couple hours just to make sure we had all the parts, and we have absolutely everything except for 2 bolts, which I'm sure I'll find over there on the bench. Honestly, I'm jazzed to put this thing together now. I'm actually going to take it all back apart right now and send it off to powder coating now that I'm certain that we have everything. I just sort of knocked the bolts in right here just to hold everything kind of in place. Here are all the bolts and washers, or nuts and washers. Getting ready to blow this thing apart. We're gonna send all the bare metal out to get powder coated. I'll paint the spindles, paint the steering arm. Technically kind of going with a satin black. So it'll look like powder coating, brand new, on the chassis, front to back. However, all the components will be gloss black. So gloss black upper and lower control arms, sway bars, all the little brackets for the rack, all the little sleeves for the sway bar in the back, all the arms in the back, obviously, except for the heims. Anything that is bare metal will be powder coated either gloss black or satin black. And let's blow this thing apart right now. Where sticks? Okay, so I started in the back here, started pulling the control arms back off. I had put all the bolts through this thing, mocking everything up, making sure I had matching nuts and washers and everything that I needed. Fortunately, TCI provides you with absolutely everything. The bags are clearly marked. It's a pretty simple project. So, yeah, I can't really tell what I'm pulling off right there. But, oh, it looks like the rear control arm, rear sway bar arms. Yeah, snatched those off. I put the nuts and bolts right back through the set screws or the holes and set them all up on these racks. I scored a whole bunch of these racks. I got a couple of them from the show when it ended, and it was kind of funny because when we moved into the building, there was 4 or 5 of these racks there, and the producers had all pushed them out into the parking lot to tell the scrap guy to come get them. And I said, so these are junk? And they said, yeah. So I loaded up 2 of them and brought them home. I was going to get the other 2 the next day, and then that's when they realized they could be used, which means they were no longer junk. But I didn't take mine back. They just helped themselves to the other 2. Yeah, when the show ended, I did get a couple of them. In addition to that, whenever I go on OfferUp and see them there, as long as they have the wheels on them and they're the chrome ones, I buy them. They're pretty inexpensive. They're heavy duty. You can disassemble a whole project and then rack all the parts. And then because we do occasionally film in 1 or 2 of the shops, I can roll all the projects right next door, including all the equipment and parts, and it just makes it convenient for me. I think right now I'm debating whether or not I'm going to pull the rear diff out right now. I believe the answer I decided on was yes. Clearly I'm taking the shocks back off, and I want to set them all in the rack. You can see on the back of the frame right there something else I got left over from the show. Actually, I don't even know where they came from. One of the shows that we filmed there, they left a giant milk crate full of these sandbags, and nobody ever came to get them, so they're mine now. Yeah, I got a few 100 pounds, I think. So it helps out because right now I put the rear differential in, and this thing wanted to just flip off the back of the lift when I took the differential out. So I put those sandbags in there just to even everything up. Still taking those shocks off. And, oh yeah, you can also see that since the rear end is just sort of sitting on the trailing arms or the 4-link, I put a ratchet strap around the front pumpkin of the rear end and then kind of looped it up over the frame rail and ratcheted it until the pinion angle was the correct, till it lined up for me to be able to put the upper arms on and the shocks and stuff. So yeah, panel bars out right there. I think I start snatching out the control arms. Oh, also this rack that I have here, if it looks familiar, it's from Home Depot. Joey Chevelle was over there, and he saw some guy loading up all these, like literally just stacking them like in a scrap truck to be scrapped, and they had all brand new ones there. There's nothing wrong with this one. So the guy asked Joe if he wanted one. Of course everybody wants one of those cool carts from Home Depot or Lowe's. So he took it home, and it was at his house for a few months. until he realized you never use it. And so he brought it over to me. I discovered that there are bolts that hold the push bar on that go from the bottom of the rack. So the push bar just sits back in there. I've got the good sense to not try and ride the thing, so I can snatch the bar off and just lean it in the corner, put these jack stands on here, and I have a perfect little dolly to move heavy objects like this rear differential around on. So you'll see this in a lot more videos. So I think is, yeah, just loosen the ratchet strap and let the rear end spin down. And the sandbag stopped the frame from flipping off. I will say that after years of working by myself, even when I have a helper, I'm kind of doing a lot of stuff by myself. So I've developed little shortcuts to stop me from, sitting around thinking about how to do stuff. Yeah, I snatched off the spindles and the brake assemblies right here. Since I didn't crimp them all together, I didn't take any tools heavy tools to break the ball joints. So everything, like I said, was just sort of mocked up. So it worked out pretty well. I believe the control arms and the spindles, everything came assembled. Maybe. Yeah, I don't actually recall building those. So maybe everything showed up with the spindle and yeah, maybe already built. I think they call that being loaded. Yeah, snatching off the control arms here. Sway bar, all these little pieces. I think on a lot of these, I took out some of the bushings and stuff, but then some of them I didn't take the bushings out because they needed to be pressed. So I'm assuming they'll be okay at the powder coater, but if not, I'll just have to rebuild them. At least they'll be powder coated while I'm rebuilding them. Anyway, enjoy the music, and thanks for watching. Okay, I've disassembled pretty much everything that needs to be powder coated. Some sway bar extensions, some other stuff. I'm gonna go knock those ball joints out, press out those bushings real quick. The four-link for the back, the panhard bar, sway bar, the sway bars over there, trans cross member. Now drag the rear end over and disassemble that because that housing is going today too. Okay, there's all the parts. Got the frame over here. Just set it on a pallet. Hey, this trailer's coming in handy, man. Let's go in and look at some of the cool stuff. Okay guys, with all the parts all drug over here to the powder coater, looks like it's going to be well over a week to get everything done. So keep an eye out for part 2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thanks a lot, you guys. See you next time.